Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand.
Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, sometimes the continent, sometimes the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the casino and lottery industries. Press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on the show. We're going to start off with a little news from the Michigan Lottery. So we're heading up to Michigan for the first news story.
All right.
We just had Friday the 13th very recently.
Okay. Was that a big day for the lottery, or
for all the triskaidekaphobes out there?
Okay, that's a fear of 13.
Fear of 13.
Okay.
If you're in Michigan, it seems to be a lucky day for Michigan lottery players.
Okay.
And the Michigan Lottery actually released a statement saying that they have had 4 jackpots on Friday the 13th.
Wow. All right.
Yes. Let's see. We had 4 Mega Millions jackpots totaling more than $170 million on Friday the 13th alone.
Okay.
We have, let's see, one was in June of 2008.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't just this past Friday. Oh,
no.
okay. So
No.
in total,
4.
Friday the 13th. This is
Has been
throughout.
lucky.
This is
Yeah.
throughout the years.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where I just thought it was kind of interesting.
Okay.
I saw the press release, had to talk about this because I've always thought Friday the 13th was kind of a lucky day myself. I mean, I've always won jackpots on. I actually won a slot jackpot on Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say how much, but I did win one. So I'm not enough to get into Beatin the House, by the way.
Okay.
I can't report on myself. But we had, over the years, the Michigan Lottery has had 4 major jackpots on Friday the 13th.
All right.
June 2008, May 2011, June 2014, and October 2017. The October Friday the 13th one is kind of spooky, but it was kind of interesting because the 2017 jackpot was also shared by a winner in Rhode Island.
Okay.
So there is some luck attached to, there have also been other jackpots on Friday the 13th. New York had one in March 2009, and Ohio had one in November 2015.
Okay.
So I just thought, all this talk about Friday the 13th that was going on while it was happening, for the Michigan Lottery to come out and say, hey, it's not that unlucky a day, especially for the lottery industry. Kind of fun to see. I mean, you have $57 million won on June 13th, 2008.
All right. Where is this at?
This is all Michigan.
This is all Michigan.
This is the Michigan Lottery, guys.
Okay.
$57 million, June 13th, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
$27 million, May 13th, my birthday, 2011. $66 million on June 13th in 2014. And then $21 million October 13th in 2017.
Okay.
So there's been a good amount of money won on Friday the 13th.
I got to be honest with you. I really don't think about Friday the 13th. I think someone on Friday the 13th, this past Friday, and said, oh, it's Friday the 13th. It was in the afternoon. I didn't realize it. So, I usually don't know what date it is anyway. So I have to always look at a calendar. So, but no, I never thought until someone says something. I don't think about Friday the 13th.
Well, until I saw this, release, I really didn't think too much about, lottery on a Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I realized it's a Mega Millions. And what was it, Tuesday, Fridays?
Yeah.
So, but they just wanted to put out that note saying that it's not that unlucky a day for a lot of people.
No, it appears, I might want to play on Friday the 13th. Why not?
That's it for the news this week. Very short segment there.
Okay.
We're going to head over to our jackpots. Our jackpot segment is going to be starting off in our own backyard down in Atlantic City.
All right.
Ocean Casino Resort.
Oh, okay. They recently got I don't know what you would call it, the naming rights to the sports book, or is that, it's Fanatics?
Fanatics launched a new sports book.
Okay.
It's actually first retail venue in the state.
Yeah, Ocean Casino Resort.
At
That's not part of what you're talking about now,
No,
right?
no. That's but just to finish that story, it's the old Gallery Book and Bar.
Yes.
That's where they're located. Yes. That's like a raised bar in the middle of the floor with gaming tables around it, and also a sports book. Mm-hmm. Actually, that used to have a television studio in it for one of the networks there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It used to be upstairs.
Yeah,
or something
they had
like
a whole
that.
section out there.
I don't know.
That, so,
I don't even know what was broadcast from there.
Nothing right now.
Oh,
so maybe
okay.
Fanatics will bring something there.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully.
But we have in the press release Ocean Casino Resort having some fun with the game itself, because they started off saying in an electrifying turn of events. And what they have here is the Dollar Storm machine. It's a lightning link.
Okay.
So electrifying turn of events.
Oh,
lightning.
okay, all right.
They had a little fun with it. But the Dollar Storm machine, Morris County resident, remained anonymous, did a $20 bet on the Dollar Storm slot machine and won $1,459,533.97.
You know, I've been in casinos a lot, and I've never been on the floor when someone wins something like that. So it's got to be exciting. It's got to be fun to see, you know?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I've just never experienced that. I was never on the floor when someone has won a jackpot like that.
I mean, I'm assuming bells, whistles, all those things, cheering, yelling, all that stuff.
Ocean Casino personnel would come by and assist anyone who's done something like that, I would think. And, you know, I think it'd be pretty cool to see. It'd be pretty cool if it happened to me, but...
That'd be even cooler, yeah.
You know.
But according to the casino, I didn't know this. This is one of the most significant payouts in the casino's history. So obviously they've had something bigger. That implies they've had something
maybe,
bigger.
Who knows? I mean, it's $1.4 million, so I would guess it would be significant for any casino. So, you know.
But, I mean, the way that's phrased makes it sound like there may be something bigger in the history. I got to go back and take a look. I got to go back and take a look. So,
it's a very popular casino. It's always crowded when I'm there, so, you know. They might be bigger winners. Who knows?
And they said enjoy the incredible luck and the modest bet that created the $1.45 million.
Sure.
We're leaving New Jersey, heading over to Mississippi.
All right.
Now, Mississippi has been churning out jackpots.
Well, Biloxi?
Biloxi, Mississippi. We're going to Biloxi, as a matter of fact.
Well, you've had a lot from Biloxi.
I haven't, no. The players have had
you've been reporting
jackpots.
a lot.
I've been reporting a lot, yes. We've got IP Casino Resort. We don't talk too much about IP Casino Resort. It's always overshadowed by Harrah's Gulf Coast and Beau Rivage.
Does IP stand for something? I don't even know what that is.
You would have to ask that.
I don't know.
I actually don't know what IP means. It does stand for something, and
okay.
I apologize for not knowing what that means.
Okay.
Thinking no one was ever going to ask that question.
Well, let me go ahead. You keep talking. I'll see if I can find it.
But the reason I have this story here is because we have another Dollar Storm jackpot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, another aristocrat Dollar Storm jackpot. We've got a player who is a resident of Mississippi. Doesn't say if it's a local of Biloxi, but it's a resident of Mississippi, wished to remain anonymous. $7.50 bet, $126,555.
Oh, okay.
Happened on a Friday the 13th.
Wow, another Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Jackpot.
That's why I started off with that news release. I thought it was kind of interesting. We're seeing a lot of these Friday the 13th jackpots being reported.
Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing anywhere where it says why it's IP Casino Resort. It looks pretty cool, though. It's a Boyd property. It has a FanDuel sportsbook, looks pretty cool.
Second jackpot for IP Casino this year, the 14th since March for all Biloxi area casinos. One other interesting note, and since this was the Friday the 13th edition of Beatin the House, I guess, the IP Casino is one of the only casinos with a designated 13th floor.
Okay. Yeah. Usually...
Most casinos go 12 to 14. They have a 13th floor, which is actually kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I know office buildings that don't have 13th floors. They have a 13th floor. They don't just call it a 13th floor. So, yeah, that's interesting.
Yep. Staying with our Friday the 13th theme here, we're leaving Mississippi, heading out to Nevada. Mm-hmm. Friday the 13th jackpot in Henderson for a player playing at Green Valley Ranch Resort. Lightning cash, $25 bet, $106,172.90.
Wow, okay.
That ends our Friday the 13th homage.
Oh, okay.
That's it for the Friday the 13th.
That's another Friday the 13th.
That was another Friday the 13th one.
Okay.
I can't believe how many happened on Friday the 13th. It's staggering if you think about it, because everyone tries to avoid Friday the 13th. I love the fact they have a 13th floor.
We have to find out if Friday the 13th is a big day in a casino. I mean, I've always talked to casino personnel. We've had them on the show a lot. I got to ask, if Friday the 13th is a big day at a casino,
I never think about that. I mean, they have big days for just about everything on the calendar. I never really think about a Friday. Do they have Friday the 13th parties or
they
giveaways?
should have like a Friday the 13th promotions and stuff. That'd be the day to get people out playing in Friday the 13th. They might. Who knows? Some might.
Yeah.
It might be a big day in casinos. I don't know. I just never thought about it.
Well, a lot of people do take off Fridays. I mean, Friday the 13th should be no exception for a lot of crowds going down to a casino, but it does turn out to be a lucky day for a lot of players.
Sure.
I'm waiting for, going off this, I'm waiting for a Friday the 13th slot machine.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I guess it'd be the movie. Who would own that intellectual property?
Probably, I don't know about the producers. I know the first one was independently produced, but
okay.
But after that, I think the company that has been releasing it probably owns a lot of the IP. So,
okay.
But I would think
that
would be
maybe that's
great,
what IP stands for in the casino, intellectual property.
I don't think intellectual
Probably
property
not.
casino, no.
Probably not.
No, but
if anyone has any idea what IP stands for, or does it stand for anything?
Yeah, it has
send
to
us an
stand for
email,
something.
So.
It probably international or island paradise or
something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I think a Friday 13th slot machine would be a cool thing.
Okay.
We're leaving Nevada now, Green Valley Ranch Resort, Nevada. We're going over to Iowa.
Oh, all right.
We
don't have a lot in Iowa.
No, we
haven't talked about Iowa a lot in this segment.
Not only are we going to Iowa, we're going to a riverboat casino in Iowa.
Oh, okay.
You don't talk too many riverboat casino jackpots.
Now, some of these riverboats don't float.
They float, but they don't leave the dock.
They're docked.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't go down the river.
No, they don't leave the dock. No.
Is this one that actually goes down the river, or is it just docked?
Well, here, I'll give you the description.
All right.
Casino Queen Marquette. The picturesque riverboat casino located on the banks of the Mississippi River, and it has a street address.
Okay,
so it doesn't
the
leave.
banks.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's on the banks, and it's
All right.
This is actually an overall report of the month. Casino Queen Marquette.
Okay.
They awarded in August, only August, $561,965 to visitors to the riverboat casino, the so-called riverboat casino.
Okay.
They had, this was their monthly report. Biggest couple of big ones here. They had a couple of over $10,000, $11,600 to a visitor from Malta.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yes,
that was a good visit.
Visitor from Malta, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tease it like
okay.
that, but it was
right.
a visitor from. There's a town called Malta in Illinois. I thought that was kind of funny, given it's the gaming industry.
I don't think I've ever been on a riverboat casino. I've been on.
I've never had a chance to get on one.
So, check that out.
Some of the other ones, Dragon Link Autumn Moon slot, which actually we don't see too much of.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the first versions of a Dragon Link's Autumn Moon, paid out a $37,000 jackpot. The Meow Meow Madness.
Was that cat?
I would assume so. I would hope it's cat related.
I guess it's cat.
Awarded about $37,000 throughout the month. Dragon Link Happy and Prosperous, which we see a lot of.
I've heard of that one,
There's a lot of them in Atlantic City. Totaled $35,000 to a lot of different players in the month of August. But it's always nice seeing different casinos report what they're giving out jackpot-wise. That was for the entire month of August.
Okay.
Now we have Foxwoods Resorts. We're going up to Connecticut.
All right.
Again, not a jackpot, but a overall report for the month of August.
All right.
$32 million in slot revenue that they
got
received.
A lot of slots there. That's a big casino.
Yeah, they actually are expanding even more. So
okay. All right.
we're going to see some more from Foxwood Resorts up in Connecticut. Sorry,
Connecticut.
guys. Sorry. But, yeah, Connecticut, Foxwood Resort, doing a lot of good stuff up there. So always nice seeing the $32 million revenue. Which means they paid out a lot of jackpots on the revenue. So congratulations to Foxwoods and their players there. Now we're leaving Connecticut, going down 95 and heading to Jersey.
Oh, okay, Jersey.
We have another edition of Jersey Jackpots, the show within a show.
Oh, okay.
This one's short because the Division of Gaming Enforcement put out a update to their spreadsheet over the last 2 weeks, and it was only a couple of days.
Okay, did we finish up August yet?
I thought we did.
Okay.
I thought we did until I saw this this spreadsheet. There's a couple more in August we got to hit.
Okay, all right.
And I'm
Sounds
going to
good.
start off Jersey Jackpots, the show within the show. We're going to start off August 30th. DraftKings.com. $749,350.88 on NWAX Gaming's Dragon Power.
Okay.
August 31st. $400,000 on DraftKings.com paid out by IGT's Game King Video Poker. That's actually kind of a classic game now.
Sure.
Now, that's the end of August. That's
Okay.
the true end of August right there. I don't know why that wasn't included.
DraftKings ending strong.
Yeah. We're going to start off strong with DraftKings.
Oh, look at DraftKings.
DraftKings.com on September 1st. Inspired Big Bonus Booster. $582,358.71.
Okay.
Next day, September 2nd, we've got BetMGM getting into the mix. BetMGM.com, Evolution Crazy Time, which is considered their online live game show.
Okay.
It's a live host for a virtual wheel.
All right.
Evolution Crazy Time paid out $201,000 even
Okay.
on
Great.
September 2nd.
A lot of online stuff started
Yes.
off the month, huh?
Yep. September 3rd, we have an online and a brick and mortar.
Okay.
So you had to jinx it there.
Yeah, I know, right?
GoldenNuggetCasino.com, which we don't talk about too often. It's nice seeing them into the mix here. IGT's Wild Fury Jackpots. Very interesting game. If you actually are playing it on your phone and you don't if you have your sound up really high, lower it a little bit, because as soon as you hit the spin button, it starts shouting out Wild Fury with music playing and everything. The first time I ever played that game, I jumped. I almost dropped the phone.
I usually, when I'm on my phone playing slots or playing games on online casinos, I keep the sound off. So
Yeah, that's smart with this game.
yeah, okay.
But I shouldn't.
Obviously, it paid off.
Wild Fury paid out $110,785.65. Good game. I don't mean to say anything negative about
But
it.
it's loud.
It's loud.
Okay.
It's loud. First brick and mortar of the week here. We've got Borgata in Atlantic City over in the marina. IGT's Wheel of Fortune Pink Diamond.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know that one existed. The Pink Diamond Wheel of Fortune slot machine paid out $680,101.34.
All right.
I got to figure out what that one is. I've never heard of the Pink
There are
Diamond
so many
version.
different Wheel of Fortune variations for their slot machines and their online games. It's incredible.
What they got to do when they do this list, especially with the Wheel of Fortunes, put the year it was released.
Okay.
So we know how old these are, because I don't remember seeing a Pink Diamond last time I was in
have no
Borgata.
idea. Maybe
so
is it new?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see a Pink Diamond Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
Although I really don't go around looking for a Wheel of Fortune. They're all over the place. I mean, you can
see
trip
'em.
over them. Yeah.
They're huge.
Yes. Moving over to September 4th now, we've got FanDuelCasino.com someone playing digitals, and this is an interesting name, 333 Fat Frog.
Never heard of that.
I'm assuming it's frog related.
I guess.
Or
I-
maybe it's fly related.
Well,
I don't know.
I got a FanDuel Casino account.
I gotta
in New
look it
Jersey.
up, yeah.
I'll check it out. Fat Frog. I'll write it down.
But Digital's 333 Fat Frog paid out $128,218 on
Okay.
September 4th. September 5th, in our last entry, it's a very short week for Jersey Jackpots here. BetMGM.com is going to round out our Jersey Jackpots episode. Evolution's Vault Cracker.
Okay.
Interesting game. It's cops and robbers.
Oh, all right.
Everything is vault related, with a robber trying to break into a vault. Bonus feature, you get caught and you actually have to pick the criminal that stays alive.
Okay.
It's not the guilty one.
All right.
And that's how you win your money, all that stuff. But BetMGM, Evolution, Vault Cracker, $131,296.18 on September 5th.
Okay. A lot of online
Well, this
players
was
won a lot of money. What is it, first week in September?
I was actually really surprised at this report because it wasn't 2 weeks of the month. It was the first week of the month here. But going through the totals here, like I always do, from January 1st through September 5th, since that's where the spreadsheet ended, 1,321 jackpots of $50,000 or more totaling $142,867,342.10.
Wow. Okay.
And we're stuck on the 13 jackpots of $1 million or more.
Okay.
Haven't had
Well,
another
we got a lot of
millionaire
time
yet.
left. We got a lot of time.
October kicked out a bunch last year, so I'm waiting to see what October brings, but we still have all of September. That'll probably be on the next edition of Jersey Jackpots, and that is the end of Jersey Jackpots for this week. Going to finish up on one lottery story. We've got a Massachusetts lottery winner here who has won the very first prize of a brand new game.
Oh, okay. What game was that?
The 2,050 times crossword.
Okay.
Cashword, I'm sorry. I already mispronounced it.
Cashword. All right.
2,050 times cashword. It's a takeoff on a crossword puzzle.
Okay.
It was just introduced earlier this year, and we have already the first $2 million winner.
Wow. Okay.
It's I believe it's a $30 ticket too.
All right.
Didn't say what it was in the press release, but Leandro D bought the ticket. First time this instant game is paid out. There is still, let's see, there are two other $2 million prizes, and there are 9 of the game's 10 second prizes, which are $1 million still out there as well.
Okay, all right.
He was the first $2 million.
So how many more 2 million are out
Two
there?
more. There
Two
are two
more.
more.
Okay. Well,
So congratulations to Leandra, who won, who was the first winner of this game. It's a brand new game. I actually got to see how some of these games pay out. I mean, you see these stories, and you just got to wonder which one pays out the quickest. I wonder if everyone's taken a look at that yet. When a game is introduced, how quickly the top prize gets paid out.
Well, apparently it's pretty quick, right?
It was earlier this year.
prize.
We're here in September.
Okay.
It could have launched in January, February, but again, he took the one-time payment of $1.3 million
Smart.
before
Okay.
taxes.
Good.
So congratulations to our lottery winner there. Congratulations to our slot winners, and congratulations to everyone out there. There's a lot more than what we cover in this show. We talk about $100,000 or more. There's a lot more jackpot winners out there, both lottery and casino. So congratulations to everybody there. And press releases info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep those coming in.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.